Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel, and this is Morning Tea. How are you guys doing? Missed you yesterday, and I wasn't available last week for a couple of days. I had to stay in LA, and I'm gonna have to get a camcorder. I'm camcorder, laptop with a webcam pretty soon, so I can go anywhere and still report my morning videos. But I miss you guys. I miss when I don't get a chance to read early in the morning. But how are you guys doing? It's Tuesday, March 22nd, 2011. And I missed yesterday. Actually, Sunday was my sister's birthday. And happy birthday, sis, Nancy. I love you out there in Texas. It was her birthday. I won't say how old she is, but she's still gorgeous. And anyway, so let's get started. Taking the risk, permission to be real. People who keep it real present themselves as they truly are, the good parts and the parts most of us would rather hide. Most of us are familiar with the idea of keeping it real and hide an intuitive sense about what that means. People who keep it real don't hide behind a mask to keep themselves safe from their fear of how they might be perceived. They don't present a false self in order to appear more perfect, more powerful, or more independent. People who keep it real present themselves as they truly are, the good parts and the parts most of us would rather hide, sharing their full selves with people who are lucky enough to know them. Being real in this way is not an easy thing to do, as we live in a culture that often shows us images of physical and material perfection. As a result, we all want to look younger, thinner, wealthier, and more successful. We are rewarded externally when we succeed at this masquerade, but people who are real remind us that internally we suffer. Whenever we feel that who we are is not enough and that we need to be bigger, better, or more exciting, we send a message to ourselves that we are not enough. Meanwhile, people who are not trying to do something more than they are walk into a room and bring a feeling of ease, humor, and warmth with them. They acknowledge their wrinkles and laugh at their personal eccentricities without putting themselves down. People like this inspire us to let go of our own defenses and relax for a moment in the truth of who we really are. In their presence, we feel safe enough to take off our masks and experience the freedom of not hiding behind a barrier. Those of us who are lucky enough to have a parent who was able to keep it real may find it easier to be that way ourselves. The rest of us may have to work a little harder to let go of our pretenses and share the beauty and humor of our real selves. Our reward for taking such a risk is that we do is I'm sorry. Our reward for taking such a risk is that as we do, we will attract and inspire others, giving them the permission to be real too. And I'm going to say that part again. The rest of us have to work a little harder to let go of our pretenses and share the beauty and humor of our real selves. Our reward for taking such a risk is that as we do, we will attract and inspire others, giving them the permission to be real too. I guess maybe try to keep it real, if you're gonna go that way. Um, Maybe that's why the morning videos. Maybe that's why I wake up and it's like whatever I wore the night before. I'm waking up first thing in the morning. Take a look at me. This is what you see. So any potential daters, if you're wanting to spend the night, this is it. This is what you see in the mornings. Um, I cry and I laugh and uh, I'm very proud of my age. I am 40 years old, and I love to say that because I've worked for it. I wear my wrinkles and I have a little couple of white hairs now. I wear them with pride. I've worked hard for that stuff. For those that know me well um, and know my story, and if I know you well, I know your story. Um, it's right at the heart of it, right there in the center of it all, where the fears and the anxieties and hide and they creep out sometimes and want to take over. But we all need to have. I'm not capable of being open and real with everybody, but I have those group of friends that I am deep inside real. See me cry and see me laugh, and they know what I aspire to and what I want and how much I've worked. And We all need that, right? I mean, we all need a couple of friends like that you just open up and there's no judgment, and but we know they're going to guide us in the right direction if something's just not right. Um, if you don't have one of those friends, find one. If you need a temporary one, call me. Um, come over, spend the night, wake up in the morning. We can do a video. We can look crappy like me. Um, but if you can't keep it real with everybody, find somebody you can do it with. I highly recommend that. I suggest it. So you guys go call your real friends and tell them you love them. Thank you for being there, and thank you guys for being there for me because in some way or other, you guys keep me real. So thank you for keeping it real for me. Uh, so this is Daniel. Happy Tuesday. Hey, it's Taco Tuesday. What kind of tacos are you making today? Gotta go plan my menu. So enjoy your tea, enjoy your coffee, and I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow.